You may not know who I am, but you've probably heard my voice before. I used to do promos for Comedy Central. You know. This is the Comedy Central roast of Larry the Cable Guy. It's early in the morning here in Ashland, Oregon, and I have a booking. I thought I'd take the opportunity to do a little studio tour while I'm at it. So, welcome to my world. First, I open the shade in front of my workstation to glimpse the beauty of the natural world. On my desk, I have a Mac running Twisted Wave, my DAW of choice. There's my Austrian audio headphones. I use the Universal Audio Apollo Twin preamp. I have a pair of PreSonus monitors and a Sennheiser 416 mic I use when I coach over Zoom. Then, coffee. Yeah, before I work on any scripts, I always get coffee. I love the routine. I brew it in a reusable K-cup. It's decaf. I put in some stevia, some oat milk, and it's delicious. Okay. To get started, I sit at my desk and I do my work. That's essentially script analysis. Once I finish that, it's time to get in the booth. The first thing I do is press this little remote button, which switches on the lights in the booth and turns on this air unit so I can breathe. Then I get inside my booth. At the top, there's a big digital stopwatch, an LCD monitor mirroring my desktop monitor, my other Sennheiser 416, copy stand with Logitech camera, PreSonus monitoring station so I can adjust my headset volume, wireless keyboard and trackpad. Inside the desk, I have a mute switch, and then there's the stop and start buttons for the digital stopwatch. Then I have an identical pair of the Austrian audio headphones. On the walls of this whisper room, I have some acoustic panels plus a foam corner piece, and this green screen in case I want to use it. Now it's time to record. Because I did the script analysis at my desk before I went in, now I have the luxury of really playing inside the booth. My time here is fairly short. I get in, record, and then I get out. Once I feel satisfied that I've done everything I can do, it's time to review. I get out of the booth, put my headsets away, and sit down back at my desk. Take off my actor hat and put on my engineer-producer hat, and listen back. I'm just checking to make sure that the story is clear, that the audio sounds good, I do a little light editing, and I'm done. Submit. And there it is. Nothing too complicated. I didn't come up with it myself. I had help from a great engineer, George Whittam. If you have questions about tech, give George a call. If you have questions about voice acting, all right, go book something.